Hello Starlights, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, MysticalMar. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Maria, and today we're going to be doing a pick a pile reading here on what is to come for you within the month of July 2020 here. Each pile should be covering predictions regarding finances, love, career, or anything else that may come up for you within the month ahead here. I do have 5 piles laid in front of me. Each pile has a particular fortune at the top, which I will read in the very beginning of the pile that you have selected. You could pick more than one pile. You could just pick one, whatever you're feeling drawn to. I will be providing the timestamps down below so that you can go ahead and fast forward to those piles. Before I begin, I would like to thank you for being on this channel with me. I'm so happy to be back and to be connecting with you all. I'm wishing you and your loved ones lots of great health, prosperity, love, and abundance for the month of July 2020 here. Without further ado, let's hop right into this reading here. So this is pile number 1 here, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and pile number 5. So let's hop right into it with pile number 1 here. So for those of you who have chosen pile number 1, your fortune says, friends long absent are coming back to you. And there's also lucky numbers on this fortune. So the number 1, 29, 30, 49, or 55, and 10 could be very significant to you within this month, or just significant numbers to you like within your life in general. So do pay attention to the 29th, the 30th, and then also the numbers 49, 55, and 10 and 1 could be significant to you guys that are watching this. It could be ages, numbers, life paths, but yeah. So you are supposed to be expecting long-awaited friends that have been absent. So blast from the past is what I'm hearing. So let's jump into your overall theme for your month ahead here. So the card that you guys got is Worlds Within Worlds card here. This card has a 36 at the top of it here, and that equals to a 9 in numerology, and 9s talk about change here. So I do see that you guys are going through this shift and this profound change within your life. Whenever the Worlds Within Worlds card comes up, it is asking of you to listen to your own inner thoughts, your own inner intuition here, and to not really listen to the thoughts and the ideas of others. It's okay to take them into consideration here, but it's really important for you this month to make decisions based off what you feel and what you know. Also, you could be hearing a lot of gossip or banter around you here. And it's just, Spirit is telling me with this card here that you could be wanting to go about something. You could be wanting to go after a particular pursuit, a particular job, a particular relationship here, especially with the long absent friends coming back. This could be a relationship that you were in. This could be a friendship that you were in, and maybe there's going to be people in your ear trying to tell you what you should and shouldn't do about this connection here, but you need to listen to your own inner world. We all have an inner world within us, and so Spirit is saying in order to have this change, in order to see this transformation that you've been wanting within your life, you need to listen to you and you only within this month. So let's look into some overall energies here. The Break the Chain card here. So whenever this card comes up, it's showing me that a lot of you are dealing with family members and friends that you may have grown up from within childhood here. I do see that some of you could be trying to break the chain when it comes to going after a career path that may not be traditional, or that may not be the main type of career path that your friends go to school for. So whenever the Break the Chain card comes up, it is showing you that, again, you need to have this change within yourself. You need to believe in yourself, your own ideas, your own thought processes in order to go after what you want and not what your family members want. You guys are really healing ancestral lineages at this time for those of you who have chosen pile number 1 here. I do see here with the 5 of Spades here in the reverse, Spirit is saying stop fighting with people. There is no need for you to waste your breath on people that don't see your visions for what they are. Instead of sitting there arguing, throwing daggers at each other, throwing swords, because this woman has swords within her hand. And since it's in the reverse here, Spirit is saying no more inner conflicts within your family lineage here or within your friends that you maybe have grown up with here. It's time for you to walk in your own pathway here. So this could be in creative pursuits, in the arts, it could be in music, it could be in something that doesn't doesn't revolve around schooling, or maybe it revolves around schooling, but not the traditional university schooling. So there's a need for you to really make this decision, stop fighting with people around you about this decision, and just actually going after it, because it's going to help you heal this inner conflict of going back and forth within your own mind. And a lot of this inner conflict you're going to realize is pertaining to family members and friends around you that has imposed their own projections unto you. So just because they can't see themselves going after that career path or that project here doesn't mean that you can't go after it. And that has to do with the Three of Swords here. So the Three of Swords does talk about delays. It talks about stagnancy here. So you may have been sitting on this decision for quite a while now. You may have been sitting on this decision for the past 3 weeks here, or it could have even been longer than that. But I do see here with the Three of Swords that there is definitely some type of stagnancy or delay. I feel like you've already been facing this, but you may continue to face it within the month of July until you finally make the decision to walk away from whatever this is, okay? So it could be even a mindset that you've been imposing upon yourself because of upbringing here. Maybe you haven't even talked, some of you haven't even talked to your family members about what this is, or your friends about what this is that you've been wanting to go after, and you've really just only been fighting yourself here. And Spirit is saying you deserve the change and the happiness that you're seeking here, but you need to finally come out of this stagnant and stuck energy and make a decision to go after it. And then you will find your happiness, and then you will heal these inner wounds. I do see here with the Three of Pentacles, again, this card kind of wanted to come in the upright, and then it wanted to come in the reverse, and now I see why. So the Three of Pentacles in this particular deck, it reminds me of religion. It reminds me of spirituality here. It reminds me of universities, like top-notch schoolings, things like that. But I do see that some of you are actually meant to go in your own path here with the Queen of Wands. This is someone who is artistic within themselves, and I'm not putting down schooling or anything. I feel like you can make a career in whatever you choose to pursue in life. I'm all for it. And the only limitations that we have in this lifetime is the limitations that we impose upon ourselves. So I do see here with the Three of Pentacles here that some of you are wanting to grow and to progress in something here. But I do see here that if this is relating to career here, maybe you want to go after, again, something that's in the sciences or the arts or in the media world, social media here. Spirit is saying you don't need to go to a traditional school. So for those of you who have chosen this pile, I would really look into any type of trade schools, I believe they are called, or any type of schools here in which you don't have to go through that 4-year university and spend all of these coins on that. And if you are, let's say you already are in a university here, this could just be Spirit telling you that if you want to change your particular major that you're in, then go for it. If you're not happy, if you keep on finding delays, if you keep on finding yourself to be stuck or stagnant here, maybe there's a need for you to change whatever you're majoring in. Or if this is, let's say you're not in school, this is relating to a job. You don't have to stay in a job because of family, because of what people tell you here, because of what is expected of you. You're definitely meant to use your creative passions, and you definitely could make money off of it, is what Spirit is saying. It could even reach international waters, is what I'm hearing, because I have the Worlds Within Worlds card. So the Queen of Wands is someone who is very passionate and fiery in their appeal. You guys may have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius within your chart. With this Queen of Wands energy. I'll also get into some other signs at the end, but that is what I'm seeing so far. Now, when it comes to relationships here, you guys may be wanting to be in a relationship with someone, but you have families and friends. I'm seeing this is more so for you guys. Yes, you can be dealing, I'm going to be straight up honest with you, when I have the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles here, you could be dealing with third parties within a love triangle here. You could be a part of a love triangle. You could have to make a decision here. Spirit is really wanting you to observe. So if you are in a love connection at this time, or if you're going to be entering into one upcoming here within the month of July, especially within the next 3 weeks here. For some of you, you may have been with this person within the past 3 years here, but on and off in energy is what I'm hearing. And I see that a lot of problems that have occurred within this connection, or that will be occurring here, is because there's family members and friends really up in your guys' ear. So it's really important for you guys to pay attention to what you feel again. So yeah, there could be a little bit of a stagnancy or a delay here. You may not be hearing from a person because they're off and they're entertaining someone else. I'm going to be straight up honest with you here. But Spirit is really wanting you to take an overlook on what is going on within this love connection if that's happening to you. If you haven't heard from someone, there's no need to even be defensive or to throw any type of words their way, is what Spirit is saying. They're saying to take a look at what's happening around you within that love connection. So let's look into some more cards here. With the Priestess of Earth, some of you guys may be having dreams or downloads here when it comes to your future. So you need to trust in that here. I do see here with the hand here that some of you guys may be wanting, there's a little hand on this card. So it reminds me of like palm reading. I mean, not everybody is into that that's watching this pile, right? But I do see here with the hand coming up here that a lot of you know what you're supposed to be going after here in life. A lot of you see your future for what it is, but you're not going after it here because you have people in your ear. There is a parrot here on this card. It's funny because I've been seeing a lot of parrots. So maybe you guys have been seeing a lot of parrots as well here. I'm also seeing here that if any of you wanted to go into fields relating to herbalism, relating to plants, some of you may just be planting in the month of July here. Some of you may be wanting to go into environmental science here or studying plants and nature and animals, things like that. I do see that Spirit is going to be connecting with you within the month of July here through birds, especially parrots. So I have been, where I live, there's been like a flock of parrots. Maybe some of you guys are going to the zoo here, but I do see that a parrot, I would look up the parrot symbolism, the parrot totem animal here to see how it may correlate for you within the month of July. But yeah, I also see that Spirit is encouraging you to look into holistic ways of healing your body at this time. There's honey that is highlighted on this card. A lot of you guys may be tanning here. A lot of you guys may be coming out of this month with honey-kissed skin, or you may already have honey-kissed skin here, and I do see you looking very radiant and glowing. I'm also seeing here that you guys could be buying I feel like a lot of you are going to be tanning. You may be buying a sundress here, those ones that are like cover-up type of style for girls that are watching this. This is also Earth sign energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. With the Shaman of Earth. So if those of you who are working right now, I do see that there could be power struggles between authoritative figures such as managers, bosses, and things like that, really trying to impose their power upon you. But Spirit is saying for you to speak up for yourself, to stand up for yourself, not in a way in which you are hurting others, not in a way in which you're throwing swords back at whoever this is, whether it's a manager, a supervisor, or for some of you, again, this could just be within the family line here. There's a need for you to be calm and subtle in your approach to telling people what you're about, what you're trying to set out to do without like stabbing them here. Spirit is saying you could be constructive in the way in which you are trying to move here without having to step on people's toes or without having to give back that same energy that they may have been giving to you. You could rise above these types of energies here. But I definitely see that for those of you who are working here, you may be trying to grow and expand within your career life here. You may be trying to become a boss or a manager or a supervisor, or if it's not something of that nature, just trying to level up in a field of work here, whether it's within a different department or you're trying to step up within your department here. But I do see that there's people that are in charge that aren't wanting you to progress. So I would really look into trying to find another job, which is hard at this time. I'm not telling any of you, let me repeat this one more time. I'm not telling any of you guys to quit your job here. I'm telling you guys to explore your options, and there could be other ways in which you could be making money here that has to do with creativity here. Okay, some of you could be into plants here or holistic healing here. Some of you could also be into spirituality, palm reading here, or just reading cards like me if you've ever wanted to get into that. But I do see here that would be of your benefit here if you explored your own creativity in order to make money or in order to express your individualistic self here. Some of you guys may have a son or a daughter here. This is more so looking like a son, and they could really be learning how to talk, or if they're in the younger ages, again, that's not going to apply for everybody, but I do see that if some of you have a son here, they're going to be learning how to talk, or they're going to be all of a sudden talking a lot within the month of July here. So let's get into some predictive energies here. With the 10 and the 9 of clubs here, I do see that the 19th could be a significant date for you guys, the 10th or the 9th here. I'm also seeing here the 20th or the 29th. I'm seeing something about a lucrative business opportunity or career opportunity that may come in for you guys around those time frames and dates. The hour of 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock may also be significant here. I am seeing here that there could be some type of small job growth within your place of work, or you guys could be obtaining a higher level again, but it is delayed. So if it doesn't happen within this month of July here, it may be coming in for you guys within the month of September or October here. So do keep that in mind. I do see here definitely though with the 2 9s that you guys could be making extra money. You guys could be receiving a paycheck or a bonus around the 9th, the 10th, the 20th, the 29th, or the 19th of this month. So do pay attention to those time frames and dates. I'm also seeing here, again, there's a lot of lack of committal energy here, a lot of on and off again energy here within relationships for you within this month. And it's just for you, the reason why there's a lot of disconnect or there's a lot of stagnancy and delays is for you to figure out what you want, not what other people want around you. So do keep that in mind. I'm also seeing some type of fresh new beginning, fresh new start. Some of you could be wanting to, go to school here within the fall semester upcoming here, and maybe there's some type of stagnancy or delay on figuring out what you're going to do with schooling. You may be experiencing that. Some of you may be wanting to change your job. So again, don't be frustrated. Don't hurt yourself with your own words against yourself here, thinking negative and pessimistic thoughts within this month of July here. I do see a fresh new beginning, a fresh new start, and some type of small growth within your job, your career life here. And if it's not within the next 9 to 10 days, 9 to 10 weeks, I am seeing the month of September or October for a lot of you, or you guys could be pursuing school or education if it's not regarding a switch up in jobs. Also around those time frames and dates I have mentioned throughout this pile here, you guys could be going on a trip by the water, spending your extra money to go on a trip by the water as traveling conditions allow, of course. I feel like definitely look into that because you could be experiencing delays. If you can't travel now, I do see that September and October, you may be able to travel around then if you can't travel within this month. So let's conclude your reading here with an Archangel card and an Oracle card here. With the Page of Raphael in the reverse here, since this came in the reverse, I do see that Spirit is encouraging you to stay gentle and loving and dreamy and open-hearted. So you guys also some of you may have Pisces within your chart here, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus here, or Cancer as well. There's a lot of psychic energy. I will even say Scorpio, but I'm picking up more so than anything, a lot of Piscean energy. Pay attention to your dreams, you guys. I definitely would write down your dreams here. I do see here that some of you may want to go to the Middle East or travel to the Middle East here. So I would make traveling plans to do so. Maybe not this year because of what is going on all around us, but don't keep that line of vision here if you're wanting to travel to the Middle East or Egypt. One of those areas is what's being highlighted within this card. I do see here that you may feel a little bit left out when it comes to family members or friends, or you may get invited to things, but there's a delay or something unexpected does come up here in which you're not going to be able to attend is what I'm hearing. So don't get mad. Make sure that you stay alert and open to other events that may come through. So let's say that one party gets canceled, doesn't mean that all the parties of July are going to get canceled here. And yes, we're not supposed to be partying during COVID here, but maybe there's some type of family event coming up here and maybe it's going to be postponed within the month of September or October instead. But this just says a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights here. Also, I'm getting this message here that a lot of you may have been disconnected from a group recently or friends recently here, and stay open-hearted when it comes to people wanting to invite you to things and go. Don't close yourself off so much. And then lastly here with the meaningful sacrifice, again, maybe you guys need to sacrifice your parents' visions or your friends' visions here in order to go after something that you really want. It's all about you within this month of July here. Also, you may be wanting to go somewhere again here, or you may be really wanting to give to a particular connection or relationship here, but there's a third party, third factor, there's family members or friends really bantering or bickering about this connection here. I definitely would take a step back and take an analysis of what's going on. You may have to sacrifice something at this time. So if you guys know that you're dealing with someone that continually cheats on you or is on and off again in energy here, or is not, it doesn't even have to be cheating or hooking up with other people or talking emotionally to other people. It could just be that this person doesn't meet your needs, your wants, your desires. And of course, not everybody is going to be perfect, top notch, but Spirit is saying that you may need to make a meaningful sacrifice here in order to gain something better. So stay open to new love options here if you have been dealing with a connection like so. It would be different for your guys' situation here. This card doesn't just have to be pertaining to love here. It could be pertaining to a job. You needing to sacrifice a job in order to obtain a higher level, a higher pay within another job here. You needing to sacrifice one major within schooling or career in order to obtain what you're actually wanting to go after here. So definitely apply it to your situation. You may be seeing the number 333. There's a lot of threes in your spread here. That is Jesus, the Ascended Masters, Mary. It doesn't matter what your faith is here. The above realms are watching over you. And if you do see the number 333 a lot, that is just your angels, your spirit guides telling you that you need to make a meaningful sacrifice for yourself within the month of July in order to find happiness. So that is all I got for you, pile number one. I'm wishing you nothing but great health, great love, abundance, luck, and prosperity to come. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Subscribe. And also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, I have one that is similar to this. It is called my MysticalMar Spread. It would be looking into your past predictive energies, your predictive energies for the remainder of July here, or whenever you decide to book with me, it looks into 2 months ahead here. So right now we're in July, so it will be covering July personally for you, and then August personally for you here. And then I also allow my clients here to ask me 2 particular questions that they may have within, and then I answer it within that reading. So it's called my MysticalMar Spread. I'll be linking down below my contact information on all the other spreads that I have so that you can explore those as well if you are interested. And that is all I got for you. Bye. All right, guys, so now we are going to jump into pile number 2 here. So pile number 2, let's look at your fortune here. It says you will learn new skills from an old friend soon. So if you want, you can watch pile number 1 as well if you were feeling drawn to that one, because it also talked about old friends that are returning back into your life here. So this is saying that you will learn new skills from an old friend. Also, I feel like this may be vice versa. You may be teaching an old friend new skills. So let's look into your overall theme here for the month of July. I have the Hope card here. So if you look at this card, there's a huge, bright, and sunny sun on this card. This talks about finding happiness in the most simplest pleasures of life within the month of July here. With the Hope card here, Spirit is saying that no matter what you are facing within this month, you should always remain hopeful within any situation, no matter the circumstance, no matter the adversities that you may be facing here. It has a 16 at the top of this card, which equals to a 7 in numerology. And 7s have to do with spirituality, hope, and faith here. So Spirit is saying not to give up on something that you have been wanting here, and not to give up on life in general here, okay, pile number 2? I do see that 16 may be a significant number to you this month. The 16th or 16 may be significant to you in general, or the number 7 as well. With the mirror card here, I do see here that you may be needing to get a new mirror. Some of you may be getting a new mirror, working on interior decorating here. But in a more metaphorical sense here, whenever the mirror card comes up here, I do see that you and another person that you may be dealing with within your life here, it could be a family member, it could be a friend of yours, and most definitely It could be a love connection here whenever this card comes up. You guys may be both triggering each other or mirroring each other in some type of aspect or way here. I'm also seeing this woman, she's wearing a bathing suit here. You don't have to be a woman that's watching this. The majority that watches my channels are girls, but shout out to all the guys that are watching this and that are wanting to deepen their faith. But I do see here with the their faith and their spirituality. But with the mirror card here, some of you guys may be by the water here, and you may be just looking at the reflection of yourself in the mirror here. I'm also seeing here, I don't know why I got the imagery of little kids here, so I don't know if you guys have family members that are children, but they may be, you know, really interested in the reflection of themselves in the water is what I'm hearing. All right, let's look into some more cards here. With the Nine of Wands here, the Nine of Wands talks about this energy of burst, like this bursting creativity here. So I do see that some of you guys may have been sitting on something that you've been wanting to do for quite some time, but you've been holding yourself back. You've been holding your passions back here. Spirit is really wanting you to take reign and to take charge here of whatever this is that you've been wanting to go after. I do see here with the Mirror card here that you could have been dealing with someone that, again, has been triggering you, but I feel like you guys are both triggering each other. And Spirit is telling me that you guys are both wasting your precious energy on wanting to backstab each other. Or again, it doesn't have to be as crazy as the term backstabbing, but you guys are both trying to take little daggers at each other here. And Spirit is saying that is taking away from your own stability and your own groundedness here. They're wanting you to take all of that fiery, mad energy that you may be having towards this person, or that this person may be having towards you, and they're wanting you to take that energy and to put it into either your career life, your work life, your business, if those of you who are entrepreneurs here, but they're really wanting you to take reign and to take charge of your own stability within your life here. So I do see here with the Emperor card, this is Aries energy, Taurus energy. I have Leo and Sagittarius on the board as well. The King of Wands here is someone that is going after their passions without any expectations of others around them. They go after something, they do it, and they complete it. And this is the energy that Spirit is wanting you to take on. I do see that some of you that are watching this may be married here, and I do see that, you know, your partner here may be a little bit upset with you because you are focusing on yourself, and that is okay. Sometimes there's disconnects within relationships because we need to focus on the inner stability within ourselves. And regardless if you are married or not, because the King of Wands here does talk about a man in his 30s in this particular deck that is married here. So some of you guys may be a man in your 30s that is married, or some of you by your 30s, you want to have this stable life here with stability and structure here, whether you're man or woman here. But Spirit is showing me here that there's a need for you to take reign, to take charge in the now in order to obtain and achieve that here. With the Emperor card, this talks about great plans being idealized here. It talks about intelligence. It talks about someone who is a master of their passions. And in order to be a master of your passions, you cannot, let me rephrase this again. You cannot let people get the best of you, because it doesn't help you when it comes to obtaining and achieving what you want. So if you're really trying to go after something, there is no need to put in your passionate, fiery, magnetic, and appealing energy towards someone that is just wanting to make you upset. So Spirit is saying redirect that into your passions, and you will find stability, security, and structure in whatever aspect or area of life that you've been seeking that in here. I'm also seeing the number 4 could be significant to you guys. It could be life path number 4. The 4th could be significant here, that already passed. So the 14th or the 24th as well. So I do see here with the Priestess of Wands, there's a lot of fire energy here, and especially with that Hope card. So you guys definitely may be spending time in the sun here. You guys may be a little bit more hot in energy here. You may be coming off very, very, very dazzling in your appearance here, very illuminating, very sparkling here. Be careful of getting sunburnt here if you are fair-skinned like me and you roast in the sun. I'm also seeing here with the Hope card that, yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are just going to be spending time in the sun here. Now with the Priestess of Wands here, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, heavy Leo energy here. I do see that if you guys are a fire sign, you guys definitely are going to be dispersing energy everywhere. People may be very drawn to you because you are someone that gives off a lot of energy. So be careful of energy vampires, they like to call it, because I do see here again that they may be taking of your source. They may be draining of you in order to feel good about themselves. So do pay attention to that. I am seeing here that you may want to look up the spirit totem of a lion here, because there is a lion in this. Some of you guys may have gone through this very stormy or cloudy times here, or I do see that when it comes to a more literal sense that it may be very sunny some days and then it just all of a sudden very cloudy, maybe with some sprinkles in whichever area you're living in. That usually happens when it's humid. But I do see here with the rainbow and the clouds here and the pot of gold at the end in this card, you can't see it, but Spirit is showing me that you will come out of any darkness, any cloudy or hazy times that you may be experiencing probably within the middle of July here. You're going to be coming out with a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance. Your money is most likely going to be looking better by the end of July here, so do keep that in mind. I do see here with the Seven of Cups here, Spirit is wanting you to listen to music, to dance, to enjoy your time with people that you really love here. There's a lot of excess energy that you're not using in a proper way that you should be here. So focus on things that only make you happy, that only give you hope, and put aside anybody that makes you pessimistic or have this negative view on life, because I see deep down that you are someone that just has this spark to you. You're someone that is actually usually positive and optimistic. And I do see that somebody around you, you guys could be wanting to put each other down because you have tried your best is what I'm hearing in this particular connection. Again, this could be a friendship here. This could be a lover here. Put it to however it pertains to you. But there's no need anymore in trying to light each other up in a vindictive way. Not in a way in which you guys are making each other happy. Lighting up in a way in which you guys are trying to piss each other off. There's literally no need for that anymore is what Spirit is saying, because it's really taking away from your happiness here. So do keep that in mind. I do see here with the High Priestess card, heavy Piscean energy here. It has an 11 at the top here. So for those of you that believe in twin flames or whatever those terminologies, twin flames, soulmates, I don't like using those words, but I do see that you could be dealing with a twin flame relationship here in which the both of you are triggering each other. The both of you intuitively are feeling each other's energy here, or around the 11th of this month here, you may be very intuitive or very psychic around those days through your dream state here. So really pay attention to any type of hints or downloads that you may be feeling within your soul on whatever situation you may be going through around those dates. So again, like around the 10th to the 15th, really go inward, trust your intuition, and pay attention to your dreams here. With the High Priestess card, it is also showing me that you could be connecting with someone that is very spiritual in nature, that is going to be helping you regain this sense of stability within your life. And that really correlates to this Fortune here, which talks about you learning new skills from an old friend. And I don't even feel like some of you, this is a skill. This is a mindset. You finding your happiness again. You understanding that there is so much more to life than this stormy and gloomy times that you may have been experiencing here. There's a lot of joy and there's a lot of vitality for you to still experience here. And I feel like this friend is going to be teaching you that. So pay attention to people that are spiritual in nature, that want the best for you, not people that trigger you, is what Spirit is saying. Let's look into the predictive energies here. With the King of Spades and the Jack of Spades here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So a lot of you guys can have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius masculine energy that is returning back into your life within the month of July here. This person does not have to be of those signs, but they're very cold and they're very calculating in their appeal here. So for some of you, this could be a friend that is an entrepreneur or that is in business here, that is going to be teaching you a skill in what you're trying to set out to do, what you're trying to achieve in the realms of business, career, and finances. Let them help you. I do see here with the Two of Hearts that there could be somebody returning back into your life here within the month of July that has a lot of love, that has a lot of affection here. I see that this person doesn't show their emotions or their love. I feel like it's maybe not so much through gestures, but more so through words. They like to use words of affirmation here, so do keep that in mind. With the 2-2s coming up here, I do see that this talks about a one-on-one connection in which the both of you guys are helping each other out. And I feel like this is again in the realms of finances or career here. So there is a masculine energy that is returning back into your life. And you are needing help in the realms of finances or career here. I do see that this person is going to be able to help you out. And I do see that this person could want to have a business venture with you, could want to build some type of legacy with you here. If you are a feminine energy, or if you're the feminine within this connection here, I do see that there could be a masculine energy, a love connection that is returning back into your life here, that is wanting to actually have an equal give and take. I do see that they could still be coming in guarded and a little bit cold, a little bit assertive when it comes to their words here, but I see that they mean well. And I do see that if this is somebody that is the one that's been doing the triggering, Spirit is saying for you guys to send each other uplifting thoughts here, for you guys to put away this fiery energy in which you guys want to fight each other and to actually work together with one another, because I do see here with the 10 of diamonds here that you guys could build an empire. I do see that a lot of you, though, this is a masculine energy that's returning back into your life that wants to do business with you or that needs help on something that they are building business wise for sure. And I do see here with the 10 of diamonds that again, I feel like by the end of July here, you're going to have financial security, abundance here, freedom from financial hardships here. So if you've been dealing with that here, it's going to be coming to an end. I do see stability and structure. Beautiful month for you guys when it comes to finances and career. Money is looking good. I see that again, don't be phased within the middle of this month about money, because you'll be coming into an abundance of it. Very beautiful energy here, pile number 2. And if it's a friend wanting to help you make money, let them help you. All right, so there's a lot of blue. So blue may be a significant color to you here. Again, your oracle card that you guys got is the unconditional trust card, what has to do with the hope card. So believe in yourself, believe in people that want to help you, believe that your finances and your security and your abundance, and even in this relationship or this connection that is returning back into your life, believe that it could overall have and reap the rewards of the abundance and the prosperity that you have been seeking here. I'm seeing with the blue, a lot of you guys may be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. And also with this blue is talking about the throat chakra here, okay? So when this person comes back in, whoever this is, this friend, this lover, this person here, that may be somebody that you used to do business with for some of you, there's a need for you to be honest and open in communication here. I do see that a lot of you guys may tend to over worry and overthink when you're by your bedside here. Archangel Michael is saying that your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome that you desire and release feelings. Either write them down, write your feelings down, speak to this person who you may have this energy where you want to fight them, but it's really actually sadness and misunderstandings that have been built up within. So release any feelings of regret, of guilt or worry to your angels here, whether you're writing them down, whether you're praying, whether you are doing affirmations here to make yourself think in a more positive mindset here. Whatever works for you, do it. But there needs to be a release of regret, of guilt or worry. Give them to the above, okay? Have unconditional trust and hope that everything is going to work out for you in the end, because I see it working out for you. And some of you guys may be trying to work on some type of business here or some type of career plan or even educational pursuit here, and you feel as if it's not going to have any type of reward in the end. That's a lie. Some things take longer than others to build upon, but I do see you coming in to a lot of abundance for yourself, okay? So don't tell yourself that you're not going to. And that is all I got for you, pile number 2. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, because what are you doing if you have not subscribed? No, just kidding. And if you like this reading, I do offer a similar one. It is called my MysticalMar Spread, My MysticalMar Spread includes past predictive energies, overall energies, insights, guidance for your months ahead. It goes 2 months out. So right now we're in the month of July. So if you ordered now with me, it would be covering the month of July, the month of August, and then also looks into finances, love, career, or any type of aspects, anything that you're passionate about that may come up within those months. It does contain actual predictions and time frames, and it also contains any type of 2 questions that you may have. You can ask me within that reading. I will be putting the information in the description box down below. Also, my contact information and all other readings that I offer as well, just in case you are interested in them. And that is all I got for you. I'm wishing you nothing but great love, abundance, great health, luck, prosperity to come. Bye, pile number 2. All right, so now we are going to hop into pile number 3 here. So pile number 3, let's look into your fortune for the month of July. So yours says good news is coming soon here. And then on the back of this card, it does have a little saying about P.F. Chang's. So I don't know if some of you guys like that restaurant. I know that some of those restaurants are closing in my area here. Some of you guys may be from Scottsdale, Arizona that's watching this. Shout out to you. Or Arizona may be significant to you within the month of July. Also the year 1993 for some of you here. But overall here, your fortune for the month of July here is that good news is coming to you soon, pile number 3. So let's look into your overall energy here for your month of July. I have the Mirrored Souls card here. Okay, so whenever I look at this card here, if you guys are dealing with a love connection at this time, I do see that the masculine energy is looking upon you at this time, pile number 3, and the feminine energy is more so looking away. So if you guys are in separation with a partner at this time, and if you're the feminine energy, I kind of see you doing your own thing. I do see that you are still interconnected with someone at this time, but I see more so that the masculine energy here is looking at you and is wanting you to make some sort of move or is wanting you to pay attention to them, but your eyes are shut closed here is what I'm seeing. This card has a number 21, so that number may be significant to you. The 21st may be significant to you within this month of July, or the number 3 as well. In numerology, the number 3 has to do with spirituality here. So some of you guys could be having a spiritual connection with someone that you may not be speaking to here, but you intuitively know that this person is wanting you to look their way. All right, let's see what else we got going on. The transformation card here. So I do see that some of you may be giving birth here with, I know that's not for everybody, but with the 10 of Earth here, this talks about completion, and there's literally someone giving birth on this card. You can't see it, but I do see here with the transformation card that some of you may be healing from a pregnancy. If this is not your energy, this could be somebody within your family here in which somebody is healing from a pregnancy here. Now with the transformation card here, I do see that some of you may be changing up your diet here, or some of you guys may be changing up something different when it comes to your appearance. I do see that Spirit is really wanting you to invest on your emotional, your physical, and your mental health here within the month of July, okay? So some of you may need to get something checked out here. Make sure that you're paying attention to your health. Nothing scary. It just has to do with you really taking care of yourself, you paying extra attention to your body and your body's needs at this time. With the 10 of Earth here, I do see that some of you may have come out of a relationship recently here, or some of you may be healing from a particular connection within your life in which it's reached its completion, it's reached its end here. And I do see that it is propelling you forth into some type of new beginning here. Magician here. This is Gemini energy. It's also Taurus energy here. Some of you guys may be wearing cheetah print here. Some of you guys may be wearing a jumpsuit this month or investing in one. I'm also seeing here with this Magician card that some of you may be getting a pedicure, manicure here, or Spirit is saying it's time for you to pamper yourself. Some of you may need to really work on your beauty regimen here, taking care of your skin here. I'm definitely seeing that as well. I feel like you guys are really needing to look into self-love, self-care, and self-love, self-care doesn't just have to do with the pampering of your body, your outside appearance. It's what you feel inside as well. And I do see that because some of you are actually healing your inner emotions, whether it's through, therapy, whether it's through actual medication, or whether it's through you actually healing yourself, taking the time out for yourself, really feeling what you have to feel here in order to transform your mindset. And then you're going to be glowing inward, outward here, and you're probably going to notice a different energy in your appearance as well. I do see here with the Judgment card, again, there has been some type of judgment call or decision that has already been made or that will be made here within the month of July. This is Libra energy here. If this decision is not made within this month of July here, it could be made within a Libra season of this year or the next 10 weeks here. But I do see you making some type of judgment call, or you need to make a judgment call to weigh out the pros and the cons of some type of situation. If you know that there is nothing more to gain from a situation, Spirit is saying, let it go. Heal yourself from whatever this is in order to manifest this new life for yourself. The Magician card on this deck, in this particular deck that I'm looking at here, this is someone that is honestly like cool. Like they're controlling the weather here. They have water coming out of their foot. It's a very interesting card. Let's see if I could put it closer to the camera there. But it's a weird card because it's telling you that you can literally do whatever you want, whatever you put your mind to, even if it's out there, it's like really outside of the box here. It's time to stop overthinking it, over worrying it here, over stressing it here. Make that judgment call to go after whatever this is, because you have all the tools and all the tools within you. So I definitely see that some of you could be really working on your body is what I'm getting the most above all else here. Let's see what else I'm picking up from these cards. I have the Prince of Wands here. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and also the Princess of Cups here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I do see here that you could have been wanting, or you could have already been giving a lot of emotional security, a lot of your emotions to someone here, but Spirit's really wanting you to recognize here who is giving to you back emotionally and who is just giving you back this passionate, fiery energy here. Because I do see that some of you, especially my feminines that are watching this, you could really be trying to give somebody your cup of love. You could be trying to make a relationship or a connection work here, but this person is just wanting to be on the go. This person is wanting to explore their options, and it has nothing to do with you. It's that this person feels this inner need to be free. This person does not like to be tied down here. So with the Prince of Wands here, this person could more so want a physical relationship, one where you guys are adventurous, one where you guys are sexual and intimate with one another, instead of really being open and honest and expressive in communication here. There's a lot of younger energy. There's a lot of naive and immature energy here. So I do see that you guys definitely could be making this judgment call here to cut off a relationship in which this person was just seeking short-term, temporary pleasures of the body here, more so than wanting to open up to emotionally. And Spirit is really wanting you to take notice of how much you're giving, especially to the people around you, and especially pertaining to love here. If you're just giving and giving and giving emotionally, and they are off running into different directions and different fields without actually realizing how much you're giving to them. And I feel like that is why for this mirrored souls energy, heavy Gemini energy here, by the way, this mirrored souls energy is coming up, and you're actually closing your eyes because you're done with this person just trying to exude this passionate, fiery energy, instead of them actually feeling from the heart space and opening up from the heart space here. If you guys are dealing with legalities, I have not have a verdict just yet here. We're going to look into more cards, but I do definitely see here that you guys could be dealing with legalities that you're going to be healing from, is what I'm picking up. Or there's going to just be this new beginning after some type of battle here. It doesn't have to be legal wise that you've been having to endure. So let's hop into some more cards here. Let's see. Yeah, with the 5 of Spades here, I definitely see that there's a lot of anger or resentment or guilt that you guys are going to be healing from. Very beautiful energy here. I do see here with the Queen of Spades that you could have been dealing with someone that was very cold and calculating and sharp within their words. There's a lot of single energy. So a lot of you guys may be, coming into this energy, this new period in which you're going to be single and free here. I do see here with the 9 of diamonds and the 5 of spades that a lot of you guys are going to be utilizing the law of attraction. And I do see that for those of you that are trying to manifest here, whether it's growth and expansion and making extra money here, whether it's growth and expansion in a particular field of work here, or in a particular business project, or when it comes to some type of leadership position or role here, I do see that you guys are needing to practice words of affirmation here, or needing to practice some type of manifestation skill, because I do see that if you do so, that you are going to make money, you are going to rise to a new leadership role, you guys are going to be growing and expanding here. I do see that within the next 3 days, 3 weeks here, or 3 months, or on the 3rd, 13th, or 23rd of the next 3 months here, including this month of July, that you guys could be receiving extra money, a paycheck or a bonus, or people could just be giving to you materially or financially in some type of a sense. And it's because you are practicing this attitude of gratitude. You're practicing this energy of giving and receiving here. I see that you're going to be making a judgment call, or you're being called to make a judgment call here on releasing people that aren't reciprocal in energy, so that you could be gravitated, or that you can actually give to relationships in which there's an equal give and take here. I do see here with the 3 of clubs that you guys are going to be establishing key social contacts for your future self within the next 3 months, laying down practical foundations for your future self here. And I'm also seeing here that you guys could be growing out your hair or your nails here, or some sort of plants at this time. There was one more thing here. If you guys were like afraid here that you weren't going to be able to make a payment here, I do see that money will be coming into around the 3 time frame. So the next 3 days from when you're first watching this, 3 weeks, 3 months, or on the 3rd, 13th, or the 23rd of any upcoming month, you should be receiving some type of aid in order for you guys to be able to pay for something, is what I'm hearing here. But that is what I am picking up there with the predictive energies. So let's look into your oracle card and your archangel card. So right here with the Ace of Raphael here, I do see that a lot of you could be leaving one relationship in order to go into another one, or this could be you guys are completing a cycle or a chapter within an existing relationship, leaving behind anger and resentment and guilt and starting anew. But I do see that a lot of you guys that are single, that are watching this, you guys really had to deal with some type of heartache and some type of pain here within a past connection. You guys are finally going to heal. And because of that, you guys are going to be focusing on what you want, what you desire within a relationship, within a connection here. And I do see that that is going to be coming in for you. So within the next month, or even within the next 3 months here, or even 3 years for some of you, don't have a heart attack on me now. I do see that you guys are going to be coming into a positive, new emotional experience that is going to be fulfilling in the realms of romantic relationships, okay? And I do see that you're going to be gaining a lot of deep, lasting, and spiritual insights from this relationship. I feel like it's going to be very sacred here. I feel like there's going to be a lot of playful energy within this connection, and it's not in a playful energy in which this person treats you like a game or thinks that they can go and take risks elsewhere outside of this relationship. That is ugly. And I do see that you're going to be attracting a relationship where you guys could be fiery and intimate with one another, but you guys are just fiery and intimate between the two of you, and not in which you feel as if you always have to be competing for someone's love. Now, if this is a relationship that is already existing here, you could be healing that type of energy here and feeling as if you guys have to one-up each other, or feeling as if you guys have to inflict pain upon each other in order for you guys to pay attention to one another. You guys are going to be realizing that that is childish energy and immature and naive, whether it's you or your partner that you were dealing with. And you guys are going to be finding this energy of sacred play where you'll still have security and structure and stability here within your connection, but you're also allowing each other to roam freely and to feel wherever their heart's desires brings them without having to worry about what the other is doing, is what I am hearing here. So that is all I got for you, pile number 3. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. If you have not already, like, what are you doing? Subscribe to my channel. Just kidding. But no, really, subscribe to my channel. Also, if you like this type of reading here, I do offer a similar spread. This is more so a shortened version of it. It is my MysticalMar Spread. So depending on whenever you book it, it does cover 2 months out in advance here. It will be covering past predictive energies. It contains insights, guidance, and intuitive messages that may come up within your past, within the month that you book. So right now we're in July, so it would be covering July and then August as well, the whole month of August. And it also includes 2 questions that you may have in mind. I will be linking the information to that spread down below. Also my contact information as well. And any other readings that you may be interested in. If you are interested in booking a reading with me, I will include that. But that is all I got for you, pile number 3. I'm wishing you nothing but great love, abundance, luck, health, prosperity to come. Bye. We are going to jump into pile number 4 now. So pile number 4, let's look into your fortune for the month of July here. You guys got success is within reach. Allow yourself time. So with this fortune coming up for you guys, pile number 4, there is a need for you to be patient for what you're trying to obtain and what you're trying to achieve. Your angels and your spirit guides are saying that success is literally within reach for you guys to grab onto, but you need to be patient with yourself and to allow yourself time. When this card comes up, don't frustrate yourself if something is not happening as fast as you wanted to, because it's not supposed to happen as fast as you wanted to. And if you're ever feeling frustrated, make sure that you're taking a step back, you're taking a break, you're allowing yourself time to breathe. If you are in a day-to-day work basis here, make sure you're taking your breaks throughout the day here, because that is very important. You cannot obtain or achieve a goal if you're run down, you're tired, and you feel like you're going to collapse, right? So let's look into your overall energy for the month of July here. I have a 3 at the top of this card, which equals to spirituality here. So again, have faith and have hope in whatever this is. I do see here with the Be Fearless card here that you don't need to give up on what you're trying to obtain and achieve here. I do see that, again, you need to allow yourself time, be fearless in going after whatever this is. The light has been shining on whatever it is. You can see the end goal. You can see the end result coming into fruition for yourself here. So you need to continue to be fearless in whatever this is that you're trying to obtain and achieve. Some of you guys may be going somewhere where there is a lighthouse, or just the beach in general. It doesn't have to have a lighthouse. I'm also seeing here that some of you guys may be wearing the color white, or spirit is encouraging you to wear the color white. You would look on and pop in within that color within this month of July. Some of you guys may be wanting to dye your hair darker as well, is what I'm picking up with this pile. So go for it. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see. So with the Age of Light card here, again, there's something that you could be stepping into, a career path, a creative passion, a hobby of yours, that spirit is wanting you to be fearless in that. So some of you guys may be wanting to, let's say, for example, go into the public eye here, and you may be starting off and wondering why you're not getting the recognition or the achievement that you want, but spirit is saying that you are being acknowledged, you are being recognized here, and that numbers are nothing. So remember that. For those of you that are trying to be in the social media world here, spirit is saying what you want to obtain in numbers or recognition, you will get there here. You've been training for whatever this is. It doesn't just have to be social media. It could be an educational path here. It could be a career path here, but you've been training for whatever this is, or whatever this is that you've been wanting to step into within this month of July for lifetimes here. So believe in that, trust in that, and be fearless in it here. I do see here with the Ace of Wands, again, some of you guys are finally going to be gathering your inner strength, your inner knowings, your inner convictions, because again, whether you believe in past lives or not, it could just be, you know, God, your angels letting you know, hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. If you've been sitting on this idea, this project, this career path that you've been wanting to go after, Spirit's saying it's time, because literally this is what you're meant to be doing now in this lifetime, in this month of July here. So don't be afraid. go after it, exert your passionate energy, begin anew in it, or begin in it like if you haven't at all already. Start up whatever this is with the Ace of Wands. I do see here with the 10 of Wands, again, this is something that you have been feeling as if it's a burden because you've been making it a burden here. It doesn't need to be a burden. When you're passionate about something, allow yourself time. Again, know that it's going to succeed. Know that it's going to reap the rewards. You don't have to feel as if you have to carry the heaviness of whatever this passionate project is, or this career path, or this educational pursuit, or even a relationship here on your shoulders. You don't have to feel as if it's a burden because you're trying to force it. You don't need to force it. Work in your own pace, work in your own time. If this is a connection, go as you choose. You don't have to rush into things. But I definitely see that for some of you within love here, there may be a lot of chemistry going on within a connection here. With the 4 of Wands here, I do see that within the next 1 to 10 days, when you're first watching this, the 11th, the 10th, or the 14th here, that some of you guys could go come into some type of an inheritance is what I'm picking up here. Some of you guys will be making money off of a project or a career pursuit here that you have been trying to go after or that you've been wanting to start up. But the 4 of Wands here, this talks about emotional victory and success. So you could expect that from when you're first watching this within the next 1 to 10 days here. I'm also seeing here that somebody definitely could be getting married here. Okay? Or you guys could be attending to a marriage celebration or ceremony. Could be on those dates that I just mentioned. With the Knight of Cups here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So you guys may have that within your chart somewhere. You're going to be dealing with someone that has those signs within their chart. This is somebody that is coming in with some type of emotional offer of love. I definitely see that some of you guys could be invited out somewhere by someone that has watery energy within their chart, or someone that is a very emotionally open but also very flirtatious is what I'm hearing. This person could want to drink with you. I do see here with the Daughter of Cups here, this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So again, some of you guys could be going swimming. Some of you guys can be getting real drunk, real tipsy, real litty, smoking, I don't know, whatever your cup of tea is here. I do see that you guys could really be enjoying your time, just having fun, letting loose here within this pile. I definitely see that there could be swimming involved for some of you guys. I feel like it's like a fun swimming event. If some of you guys have daughters, take them to the pool or the river, the lake, if there is one near you, because I do see that they want to swim. I do see here that, again, you guys could be going on some type of date where there's a lot of alcohol involved, okay? There's a lot of sense tripping, a lot of intimacy going on here, a lot of emotionally fulfilling intimacy here for sure within your month of July. With the Shaman of Earth, this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. The Shaman of Earth is someone that keeps on treading forth in life in knowing where they are setting off here, okay? Some of you guys may have an affinity to horses here. Maybe some of you want to go horseback riding, do it, or some of you will be going horseback riding. Some of you guys, if it's not the ocean, the sea here, will be spending time by a lake, a river. And if there's any type of waterfall near you, I would definitely go. Yeah, I feel like definitely for those of you who are connecting with someone on a passionate, intimate level here, girl, boy, whoever's watching this, dude, it's gonna be like fireworks, okay? I definitely see that. But I see here with the Daughter of Cups here, if you have a bath, take a bath, allow yourself to enjoy yourself and to relax here. So let's look into some predictive energies here for your month of July. Overall, this is my fun pile so far. You guys, beautiful energy here. So I do see here with the 10 of Hearts that, yeah, there's some type of emotional victory or success, or you guys could be going to a party, a celebration, or event here in which there's a lot of emotional fulfillment. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of warmth. There's a lot of balance. There's a lot of protection that is going to be surrounding you here. I do see here with the 2 8s, though, one of them is the 8 of Spades. So Spirit is asking you to pay attention to people that you may be giving emotionally to here that's one-sided. I just overall see, just pay attention to how you're connecting with someone on an intimate level or emotional level. It's okay to drink and to have fun and to get litty and to party and to do this and to do that with one another here, right? But don't go overboard, okay? Because I do see that spending money on a lot of partying is not of your benefit here. I do see that you guys could be mending a connection here. Those of you who have chosen, there's a lot of watery energy here. So you guys definitely could be mending a connection, just even in communication here within your life within this month of July. And I do see, again, there's party, celebration, good music, good times here. And I see with the Four of Hearts, a lot of intimacy for those of you who have chosen pile number 4 here. I definitely feel like if you've been needing to pay something off that has been a burden, you're definitely going to be able to do so. And I also see here just Spirit saying don't spend all your money on partying or drinking here, okay? Overall, pile number 4, this is the best pile that I've gotten so far. I do feel like some of you guys, some of your family members or friends may want you to hang out with them. So if you're not partying with them, they may want you to hang out with them, but you're like over partying with someone else. So do keep that in mind as well. Let's look into your Archangel card and an Oracle card here. So with the Four of Gabriel here, again, there's somebody that's dancing. So definitely a wedding vibe here. Somebody, I don't have the date combination that came up here, but I feel like somebody definitely wants to listen to some music with you. Someone definitely wants to dance with you. Somebody definitely wants to drink with you, have fun, unwind, get loose here with you, okay? But I definitely see here with the Four of Gabriel here that Spirit is saying it's time for you to celebrate life. It's time for you to be in this abundance of rewards for your hard work here and to release yourself from burdensome situations. So if you are dealing with connections here that are one-sided, that are not mutually beneficial for you within the month of July, you have all of this love and this warmth and this vibrancy that is emitting from other connections within your life that is trying to gravitate and pull you in here. So if something's been stressing you out, Spirit is saying disengage from those energies because there's so much love around you. I do see here with the Wild Compassion card here that even though certain connections within your life this month, you know that they're not of the utmost benefit for yourself, you still have a lot of compassion for those around you because this card came out green here, okay? And it has Ascended Master Buddha on it. So I feel like you are also someone this month that is going to teach people how to love with wild compassion here. You're going to teach people that no matter what type of hardships they're facing or adversities they're facing here, you're teaching them about the simple pleasures of life. Or there's going to be someone around you, a masculine energy here in particular, that is going to be teaching you about the simple pleasures of life here. I do see that some of you may be getting roses here, or there's like a lot of red. There's a lot of romance surrounding a lot of you that have chosen pile number 4. If you're a masculine that's watching this, your girl wants some roses. And they want to go dancing, or if it's not roses, they want flowers, okay? I do see that a lot of you guys should be spending time in nature, anywhere where it's green or anywhere where there is flowers here. You guys may be seeing the number 444 a lot, or 333. That is Spirit telling you to have fun. Again, to leave anything that's one-sided behind, because I definitely see some type of emotional victory or success coming in for those of you who have chosen pile number 4. And that is all I got for you. I hope this reading brought you some type of insight, clarity, or guidance. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I am wishing you nothing but great health, love, abundance, luck, and prosperity to come. Also, if you're interested in booking a spread like this, I do offer my MysticalMar Spread, which covers your past predictive energies. It includes insights, guidance, and intuitive messages for 2 months out. So if you book this month, for the month of July and August, and it also includes 2 particular questions that you may have in mind. If you are interested in booking that reading, I will put in my description box the information down below. Also, my contact information and any other readings that I do offer will be listed in the description box down below as well. And if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. Bye, pile number 4. All right, pile number 5, last but not least pile here. Let's read your fortune for your month of July here. This is a really cute fortune, pile number 5. It says your life will be happy and peaceful. what more could you want, pile number 5? All right, let's look into your overall general energy for the month of July here. So at the top of this card, it has a 10 here. 10s talk about completions and cycles coming to a close here. The compassion card, also the word compassion came up in pile number 4. So if you want, I do encourage you to go back and watch that pile. But I do see here with the compassion card here that you guys are probably going to be very vocal about how you feel about others within this month here. I feel like you guys are going to be making other people feel good. You guys could be complimenting people a lot within this month. I know that's kind of a random message, but if you do feel the need to really compliment or uplift someone, Spirit is saying to go for it, because you could really make their day. I do see here with the compassion card here, if you look at this woman, her hair is really illuminated here. So I do see that you're going to have a lot of thoughts that are going to be swarming around within your mind space, and Spirit is really wanting you to speak upon them, to let them out. I see here always the eyes are really highlighted within this card. So somebody could be really like admiring your eyes within this month of July here. Your eyes could be very prominent. Maybe you are doing something different with your eyes. Maybe you need to get new glasses. Maybe you need to get some shades for yourself. But I feel like just with the eyes becoming so big, people are going to be recognizing you, your true, your authentic, genuine nature here. And there could be something about your hair that you're doing different. Your face is going to be really tuning people in, is what I'm picking up here within the month of July. So let's look into some more energies here with the soul family card here. So I do see here that you guys are going to be calling in your tribe here. I do see that if you guys are wanting to do something, Spirit is like, call your girlfriend up, call your BFF up, call your best bros up here. I do see that there's a need for you guys to reunite here when it comes to family members and friends or people you consider to be of your soul family, your soul tribe. They also could be calling you here. So I do see that as well. Some of you guys could be getting highlights this month within your hair or doing something different. I feel like for the guys out there, Spirit's saying maybe try out growing your hair. I know it's summertime, but doing something different with your hair would help you feel good and help you feel renewed, is what I'm hearing here. With the 3 of Wands, I love the 3 of Wands. This card talks about looking ahead in your future, being satisfied within yourself, knowing that there's so much out there for you guys to go and to grab and to go after. Now, the 3 of Wands also talks about travel here. So if you guys can't physically travel, I know with the Roni going on here, Roni, whatever you want to call it, that, you know, you may not be able to travel as you want to. So Spirit is saying, you know, travel within your own mind. Look up the destination spots that you're wanting to go to and pretend that you're there, okay? And if you are traveling here, wear your mask, take your safety precautions very seriously here. But I definitely see here with the 3 of Wands that some of you guys could be going on a trip or traveling or making plans to travel here. It doesn't even have to be somewhere far. It could be a staycation. It could just be, you know, you going to a friend's house. But I definitely see that some of you may be traveling here. I do see here with the 4 of Earth here that some of you guys may be baking because there's a little fire in this picture here. I'm also seeing here that some of you guys may want to invest in a fan, or, you know, you may want to put your air conditioning system on if you have one, or maybe invest in one, is what Spirit is saying. Make sure that you're keeping your doors and your windows shut within this month of July here, because I do see that it could get really toasty outside, and actually you could be letting hot air in. So keep that in mind. I'm also seeing here that it may be, there may be a need for you to cleanse out energies from within your household here. So whether it's through Florida water. So if you guys don't know what that is, it's like a spray that helps you cleanse energies here, and it's also used for many other different spiritual practices. Don't quote me on that. I don't use Florida water, but that's just the first thing that came to mind here. Also, you can use sage. Now, there is a Palo Santo stick in here that is endangered, but maybe you guys still have some of you that are watching this. So if you do, Spirit's saying to use that. To call upon the angelic realm to protect your space, to protect your surroundings. I see that you're protected regardless by your angels, because I have a number 4 at the top of this card. If you don't have sage nearby, also frankincense incense or dragon blood's incense. Don't get scared for those of you that are not that spiritual. It's just the name of an incense, and it helps dispel negative energies within your space. Now, if you guys are going to cleanse out your room, you need to open up all the windows, okay? And then don't forget to close them afterwards, is what I'm hearing. I'm also seeing here that some of you guys could be spending time next to a campfire, a bonfire, a fireplace here. Some of you guys could be spending time in a cabin is what I'm hearing as well. I mean, it's July, it's kind of hot where I am, but maybe not where you are. I'm also seeing that some of you guys could be baking. Some of you guys may be wanting to bake a pizza here, a stone oven pizza is what I'm hearing. So if you guys are wanting to do that, some of you guys are really being called to the kitchen here. So go for it. Bake all you want. Betty Crocker's out there. Get to it. But I do see that as well. Now with the Four of Earth in a spiritual sense here, whenever this card comes up, it talks about you making sure that you are not letting in people that aren't deserving to be in your life here. Close the door on them, okay? I do see here with the Daughter of Earth here that a lot of you guys are going to carry a lot of inner weight within your voice, okay? So your voice is going to be very profound here, which goes with this compassion card here. Okay, so use your voice to an advantage here, not to hurt or to harm others, but to really make a prominent point within other people's lives. And I see like for you, it's for you to help bring compassion into other people's life here. Also with the Daughter of Swords, again, your words are going to be very profound to the point where you could say something to one person and I swear the whole damn village knows. So do keep that in mind. I don't see it being in a negative sense actually in this particular spread, which is good because the compassion card came out. Or Spirit is saying make sure that you're only speaking words of compassion here because people could take things the wrong way is what I'm hearing. The number 10 and 14 could be significant, 20th or the 24th, the 16th of this month, or those dates could just be significant to you. I do see here with the Tower card here and the Ace of Wands here that there could be a passionate project that is all of a sudden. So for those of you that are entrepreneurial or are business in energy, or those of you that have been really wanting to start something up here, I see that it's going to have like an explosion of manifestation energy here. So with the Ace of Wands here and the Tower and the Magician card here coming up, something could really take off, take flight. Some of you guys could be taking flights, but there is some type of taking off energy here in the realms of project, work, career, education, or something that you've been trying to manifest. And may all of a sudden just poof into your existence, okay? Not to be dramatic, but literally something may fall right into your lap is what I'm hearing here. Also, there could just be an ending to negativism within your life, an ending to pessimism, and you're finally going to be starting something off and it's going to be producing fruits. The fruits of your labors are finally going to be showing here. The Ace of Wands and the Tower card and the Magician card, for those of you who have been wanting to get pregnant, I do see that this month is the month. For those of you who are not wanting to get pregnant, please use protection here because there's a lot of fertility in the air within this spread. Huge amount of fertility here, explosive. And those of you who are intimate this month, explosive. It definitely correlates to pile number 4 if you're wanting to go back and watch that. But with the Magician card here, this is Gemini, Taurus energy on the board. I also have Virgo, Capricorn. I also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I already said Gemini. Even fiery energy, but the main signs Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius are on the board. I said fire because I had the Ace of Wands. Not so much water just yet, but there could be. Some of you guys also may have a daughter that is going to begin to speak, or they're going to be real sassy with their words is what I'm hearing. So do keep that in mind. They could be throwing swords and daggers your way with their voice here, okay? They could be really telling you some things. Let's see here. So also with the 2 queens here, this is gossipy energy. So again, be aware of how, you guys are using your words within this month, because a lot of people could take it the wrong way. I don't even feel like you're coming at someone sideways. It could just be taken the wrong way here. So do keep that in mind. I'm also seeing here with the 2 queens that you could be telling your gal friends or your guy friends, whomever is watching this, something that is going on with your manifestation powers, or some of you guys could be hearing about a breakup around you. Hopefully this is not your energy here. Somebody from your past, I'm not really seeing like a return. I feel like they've been there. Like I don't really feel like this person left, but they could be making some type of appearance out of nowhere here. So do keep that in mind. But I do definitely see a lot of chitter chatter energy here. With the 2 9s here, this talks about an obtainment of a higher level here, but a wish fulfillment. So something that you were fearing, something that was giving you anxiety here, you're actually, it's actually not going to be anymore. I'm hearing that your wish is coming into fruition here. You're going to finally be laying to rest anything that has been giving you anxiety or worrisome energy, because something's about to pop off, but in a really beautiful way here with the Magician card. This talks about the beginning of manifestations here. I'm gonna read you the Magician card from this deck because I like the definitions of these cards. So it says, denotes constructive power. A person of this nature is willing to take chances to achieve success. It is the card of one who excels in business, organization, or scientific invention. So yeah, if you guys have been wanting to invent something, or if you guys have been wondering if something that you have invented or created here, whether it's in the realms of media, whether it's in the realms of finances, is going to literally be popping off, is what I'm hearing here. Something that you've been wishing for. I'm also seeing here that you guys could have been seeing something in your dream state and it's finally coming into fruition. Pay attention to your dreams, but I definitely see an obtainment of a higher level of commitment, whether it's within a relationship, a creative, passionate project, your work, your career life here, or when it comes to traveling as well. The 6 of Spades talks about the conclusions and the reachings of endings here. So it could be that you're moving on from what no longer serves you within a particular job, connection, project, and moving on to the next best thing, or you're moving on from what didn't serve you within those things, within that relationship, and you're working together in order to have this creative, explosive, passionate energy to be infused. So it's either or for some of you. Some of you guys are going to be leaving something behind in order to begin anew and something that you actually enjoy here, whether it's relationship, career, finances, passionate projects. And I also see that some of you could finally be completing something and it's going to pop off, it's going to take off, it's going to actually produce way more success than you actually ever thought or could have imagined, is what I'm picking up here. But yeah, that is what I'm saying. Aries, Leo, yeah, there's definitely Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on the board, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. With the Prince of Pentacles here, it could also be that someone that was really slow moving in energy here is finally coming in with some type of a small, I'm not going to say it's a huge offer because he's coming in as a prince here, but somebody that has some type of small offer, somebody that could be of status or wealth here. Not that it matters, but that is what the Prince of Pentacles represents. Or somebody that is grounded and stable. They don't have to come of wealth, status, or power. They could be offering you something. For some of you, this is a job opportunity. For some of you, this is somebody that wants to collaborate with you on a project. And for others of you, this is an actual love connection here. But that is what I am picking up here. So now we're going to end your reading with the Archangel cards and an Oracle card. So let's see here. The nails are preventing. With the 9 of Raphael, again, this says make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So literally, you guys, if you haven't made a wish already, if you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, then make a wish now, because by the end of July, or the end of summer in particular, because I had the Ace of Wands, it's going to come into fruition. For some of you by September of this year, but some type of wish is coming into fruition for you. And that also goes with your little fortune cookie saying here, which says your life will be happy and peaceful. Like, what more could you want, y'all? I love this reading. Anyways, also some of you may be getting a pet or a dog, or your dog is like watching you thrive. Yes, okay. I'm seeing here with the High Priestess card that the 2nd, the 12th, or the 22nd could be a significant number to you, or dates within this month. But I do see here that you are going to be gaining some type of powerful psychic insights. For a lot of you, this is within your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. They're going to be revealing things to you. This is Piscean energy here, so some of you may have Pisces, even Cancer within your chart. I do see here that there could be some type of psychic person like me. Hello, hey, how you doing? Or there could be somebody around you within your surroundings who's just very intuitive, very knowing. Could even be a motherly figure whenever the High Priestess card comes up, and they're like, hey, like I see this happening, or I just feel like something's good's gonna happen. And bam, it happens right after. But I do see here that also you guys could be receiving psychic downloads or insights through reflection, through meditation here. And look, it says valuable information comes through that. So if you want to meditate, this is the 3rd eye chakra, since it's a purple card here. But it says be at peace. Literally, A lot of you guys are finding an inner peace after this ending of catastrophe within your life, after this explosion of just chaotic energy. You're finally going to be at peace. Very beautiful, you guys. And then lastly, with your oracle card here, the spiritual connection card. So this wanted to come in the reverse here. So this talks about being in tune with yourself, your higher self here, being in tune with your spirituality, your faith, meditation, and receiving psychic downloads or insights could even be through prayer. So pray for what you want. If you guys are religious, if you guys aren't religious, speak out to the universe, whomever you believe in, or believe in yourself and knowing that you can obtain what you want. Also, when this card comes up, it has amethyst on it. So for those of you that want to remember your dreams or tap into your dream state more, I recommend getting amethyst here, putting it by your pillow. Also, with this card, it talks about being connected to spirit through many forms, whether it's through dance, through art here. We don't just channel spirit. We don't just channel our higher self in reading cards or in reading palms, or it's in many different forms. It doesn't even just have to be in dreams. It could be through you dancing, you receiving fluid movements, you releasing any type of energy that spirit has been wanting to send you. It could be through yoga. It could be through any type. It could be through exercising. It could be through anything in which you feel best to channel spirit here, okay? So really pay attention to what works for you and then implement it. A lot of you guys haven't been trusting your intuition. Your intuition has been like, hello, like you're almost there, like you're almost about to reach what it is that you've been wanting to set out for, but you haven't been listening to this last key part. And I feel like that answer is finally coming to you, and you're going to be able to find happiness once more here. And it could just be as simple as you telling yourself, everything is all right. My life is going to be okay. I'm alive. I am well. I am here, and I better make the best out of it, right? And I'm at peace. Tell yourself, I am at peace, because I do see that coming in for you guys. Pile number 5. And that is all I got for you. I hope this reading brought you some type of insight, clarity, or guidance. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if it resonates with you as well, or write down your number so that you can go back and watch this reading for updates. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal reading with me, I do offer a spread that is similar to the one that I just did. It covers past predictive energies for the remainder of July or August, or whatever 2 months that you are booking in. So for this month, it would cover July and August here, but it covers 2 months out in advance. It also includes insights, predictive energies, and guidance. And it includes 2 particular questions that you may have in mind. It almost always covers finances and career and love automatically, so you can ask any additional questions about anything that you want, that you've been inquiring about. And that is all I got for you, pile number 5. I'm wishing you nothing but great health, great love, abundance, luck, and prosperity to come. Bye, guys.